Hello, YouTube. This is Victor DieCast of DieCast ProWrestling, and today we are going to be doing a tutorial video on how to play Filsinger games. Well, this is the independent line of card and dice games. All right, this is going to be the main game I focus on this channel, although I am going to be taking into account other wrestling card games that utilize both cards and dice that I'm a fan of. One of my personal favorites, and one that I am a current champion of, is SRG Super Show. So that will be featured on this channel as well. So we have characters like Danhausen in this game, and we've got Tyler Breeze, aka Officer Breezes, and Fandango, along with a plethora of created characters. Like this box that you see here is going to be my dice tray I'm going to be using. That's got some of the SRG original content in it. El Super Hombre, Snake Pit, and then Llama, and or I think that's Llama anyway, and then Marlin Van Buren or something. But anyway, for this purpose, we're going to be going over Filsinger first, and then I'll be doing a video on how to play the SRG Super Show game as well. Ideally, my idea for DieCast Pro Wrestling is I'm going to have a pure wrestling division akin to what Ring of Honor had done with their pure division. And I'm also going to, seeing as there's a huge rise in popularity at the moment in deathmatch wrestling, that's going to be the other side of my organization. Now, with these Filsinger cards here, I have purchased all of the CZW set, all of the Evolved set, and all of the Shimmer stuff. And also a couple of smatterings of other things like the Indie Death Matches and the Best of the UK series. So over the course of acquiring those sets, I have got doubles of certain characters. And I plan to do a draft for my rosters and all that kind of stuff. So I can't be drafting two of the same guy. So, or a lady for that matter. So I am going to be hosting my first event in January. And it's going to be all of the duplicates that I have, you know, 2 copies of a character card for. And then we're going to do matches with those under varying rule types. And then whichever version wins their match will be draftable in my draft for DieCast Pro Wrestling. Now, today you're going to learn the Filsinger game and the ins and outs of that on its basic level. And we will be using one of my 11 sets of doubles. So whichever version of Chris Dickinson wins this match will be eligible for DieCast Pro Wrestling Draft. So we have the CZW Chris Dickinson, and we have the Evolved Chris Dickinson. And they'll be represented by these 2 varying color dice, so red over here, yellow over here. And what this game is, it uses, obviously these cards are pretty cool, and on the back of these cards there's going to be stats and what number corresponds to what when you roll the dice. There's also charts that can affect the game, and hopefully those will be less blurry this time around. I've got my lighting situated better. So I've got the 3 of 4 charts out that I know I'm going to need based on what the back of these cards say. So we'll flip over Chris Dickinson here. And the CZW Chris Dickinson is a 2015 variant. And the Evolve variant is from 2017, it says. So 2-year difference. And you can see that their stats are pretty much the same, but their move lists change a bit. Their locations of certain things. So let's go over that real quick. We'll use a CZW real quick. You have 6 options on your level 1 offenses. Then you have level 2 offense, level 3 offense, level 1 defense, level 2 defense, and level 3 defense. You'll see a pin rating there. So whenever on defense, this character version rolls the pin, you'll see there's a 6 there. For this version of the game, there is going to be a 6, so I would roll 2 dice, and if I get a 6 or lower, it is considered that this version will be pinned. Also, you will see this number 6 down here on level 3 offense, how it's all in capital letters. I'm going to try to get that to show up as best I can. But anyway, moves that are level 3 that are all capitals are also their finisher, and they will immediately prompt a pin roll from the defending player. On the bottom here, you'll see different ratings for ropes, turnbuckle ring, death jump, disqualification and all that kind of stuff. Those are like C, A, B. Those refer to the charts and all that kind of stuff. So, for example, this one has on offense level 2 into the turnbuckle. So that would be referring to the into the turnbuckle chart and all that kind of stuff. So if it comes up, we'll go over that. So what we are going to do is do a match between CZW Chris Dickinson and Evolve Chris Dickinson, with the winner being eligible for the DieCast Pro Wrestling Draft, which will be held the early stages in January. So what we do is you take the dice. Whoever rolls higher will start the match off on offense. So we have, all right, a 6 for the red, so he's going to roll on offense. So we have Evolve Dickinson attacking CZW Dickinson. And he rolls a 2, and that is a knife edge chop. And you will see with the, every time you roll a move, it's got a number listed after it. So number 2's knife edge chop has a 1 after it. That means that the defending player rolls their die on their level 1 defense. So we'll roll that. That is a 6, and his 6 says dazed 1. So that comes back over offensively to Evolve's Dickinson, and he rolls on his level 1 offense, following the number. So he rolls a 1, and that is a pose and headlock takeover, and that'll force the defending Dickinson to roll on level 1 defense again. That is a number 1. He is dazed. So Chris Dickinson Chris Dickinson Evolve rolls level 1 offense. He rolls a 1 for another pose and headlock takeover, forcing a roll of 3. Now this Dickinson is hurt, and that will allow the offensive to roll on level 2 offense. And he rolls a 4, and that is into the ropes, followed by a C, which is choice. We're not going to use the choice cards because, again, we're just doing the initial how to play thing. So into the turnbuckle, we now refer to the turnbuckle chart. And since it's being performed on the CZW Dickinson, we look at his turnbuckle rating. His turnbuckle rating is an A. He rolls both dice and applies the A line to see what happens. All right, so that is a 5. You bounce forward off the turnbuckle and catch the charging opponent with a skull-splitting running lariat. He goes down hard. Opponent rolls on level 3 defense. All right, so level 3 defense. So this Dickinson whips this Dickinson into the turnbuckle, but this Dickinson counters with a skull-crushing lariat, and now he rolls level 3 defense. And that is a level 3. Oh, just bonk the setup a little bit right there. So that level 3 is hurt 2. So now yellow Dickinson over here rolls offense level 2, and that is a 2 for a standing front power slam. So Chris Dickinson rolls level 2 defense because there is a 2 after that offensive move. That is a 6. So this level 2 defense says Chris Dickinson. Now, whenever you roll a defense with the character's name all in caps, that means that character has reversed. So now he takes over on his level 1 offense. So that is a 6, which is a military press power slam. And that is a number 2, so Chris Dickinson CZW will roll on his level 2 defense. So that is a 1. Chris Dickinson counters out of his own press slam, and he rolls level 1 offense. And he rolls a 1, which is a forearm strike. So the red rolls level 1 defense, and that is a 5. So that is also a counter. And now we'll roll level 2 offense. And he rolls a 3. And that is into the turnbuckle. So we'll consult the turnbuckle. The defending Dickinson has a match or a rating of A. So roll both dice. That is a 9. You are crushed by a big boot, and your opponent rolls on level 2 offense. All right, so he's crushed by a big boot, and now it's a level 2 offensive roll. And he rolls a 2. That's lariats in the corner after crushing him with a big boot. So level 2 defense. And he rolls a 5. That is hurt 2. So another level 2 offensive roll. That is a 4. And that is into the ropes. So that's the other chart we've got here. And Dickinson's rope rating is a C, so we'll be looking at the C column as he rolls. And he rolls a 5. So C rating of 5. Your opponent drops down and you go into the ropes again. Roll again on this chart. So a nice little whip, drop down, and now we have a 9. The opponent tries a running clothesline, but so do you. The result is a double clothesline and both of you go down. The wrestler with the better ropes rating recovers first and rolls on level 3 offense. If both wrestlers have the same rope rating, then the opponent recovers first and rolls on level 3 offense. So rope rating is a B, and this rope rating is a C. So this one will recover first and roll on level 3 offense. Alright, so Chris Dickinson red rolls a 3. That is the out of the ring chart. Now these charts are double-sided, so that's the choice situations over here. And then feud table over there. So that'll be unnecessary, and that is death jump. So this is the out of the ring chart. So going with the out of the ring chart, we are going to apply his ring rating, which is B. Alright, that is a 11. So opponent comes out of the ring, and let me see, I'm making sure I'm reading the right one here. Yeah, ring B. So B, 11 to 12. Yep, okay, 11 to 12. Your opponent crushes you with a spectacular move. It's up to you, promoter. Outside the ring. Roll countout. Use your pin rating. If you are not counted out, add 1 to your pin rating. The opponent comes out and throws you back in the ring. Opponent rolls on level 3 offense. Alright, so this Dickinson was hit with a move on the outside. So we're going to roll pin rating. So I have 2 dice. If I hit a 6 or lower, he gets counted out. If not, gets thrown back in the ring, and Red Dickinson here will take over. So that is a 6 to a 7. So this Dickinson did not get counted out, gets thrown back in. Alright. Yep, so that works for that. And Red Chris Dickinson rolls level 3 offense again. And he rolls a 1, which is a Dragon Suplex 2. So that is defense level 2. He rolls a 2 for hurt 2, so he's back to pounding on him on level 2 offense. So that is a 6, which is a wheelbarrow German suplex. So that's going to be super duper painful. And he rolls level 3 defense. That is a 4. So he is down 3. He's down and out, holding the back of his neck. And Red Dickinson continues the assault, rolling level 3. And he does a top rope Hurricane Rana. Alright, so I guess he picks him up, throws him to the turnbuckle, gets on the top rope, and drops a Hurricane Rana. So that is a 3 defense. And with level 3, he is hurt 2. So he gets dropped on his head with a wheelbarrow suplex and then carried to the top rope for a Hurricane Rana. And now we have hurt 2, so he's back to level 2 offense. And that is a 2. That is a lariat into the corner. 2 defense as a 5. And he's hurt 2. And Chris Dickinson rolls 3, which is into the turnbuckle. So we're going to consult the turnbuckle chart again. And his turnbuckle rating over here is an A, so we'll be using this column here. And that is an 8. You're crushed by a big kick by the opponent. Opponent rolls on level 2 offense. So level 2 offense is a 1. Tornado roundhouse kick. So level 2 defense. And that is a 5 hurt 2. Red Dickinson rolls on 2 for a 4. That's an into the ropes chart. So the ropes rating over here is a C, so we'll be playing on the C chart. Alright, so that is a 9 on the C chart. The opponent tries a running clothesline, but so do you. The result is a double clothesline. The wrestler with the better ring ropes rating recovers first and rolls on level 3 offense. So level 3 offense over here. And that is a 2. Top rope Hurricane Rana. So roll 3 offense, or 3 defense. That is 4 for down 3. And Dickinson rolls level 3 offense again for a 3. That takes him back out of the ring. So the ring rating is a B. That is a 10. Alright, the opponent comes out of the ring and tries to hit you with an object like a steel chair. The referee comes out and warns him to stop, but he pushes the referee aside and continues. Opponent rolls disqualification. If there is no disqualification, the opponent throws you back in the ring and goes for the kill. Opponent rolls on level 3 offense. Alright, so opponent disqualification is a 5. So I roll 2 dice. On a 5 or lower, Red Dickinson is disqualified for hitting Yellow Dickinson with a steel chair. And he does not get disqualified. The referee does not see it. So that is a 7. He's good and throws him back in the ring. And now rolls level 3 offense after a steel chair shot on the outside. And he rolls a 3. So that takes him back outside again. And that is an 8. So, yep, in order to meet the referee's count, you crawl helplessly back in the ring. The opponent rolls on level 3 offense. And level 3 offense is out of the ring once again. So Dickinson's just trying to get it outside, punish on him. Alright, so we have a 5 this time. Opponent comes out of the ring to continue the fight, but you grab him and smash him into the announcer's table with an awesome specialty move. The referee may disqualify you. Roll disqualification. Alright, so we roll in this one's disqualification. A 4 or lower is DQ. And that is a 5, so he is not DQ'd. There's no disqualification. You toss the downed opponent back over, and you take over on offense. So level 3 offense on Yellow Dickinson. That is a 3, which is a wheelbarrow suplex. So Red Dickinson rolls his defense level 3. And that is a 6. That is his pin. So now Red Dickinson has to roll a 6 or a 7 to be able to kick out. Anything lower, and he is pinned. So that is a 3. Red Dickinson is pinned. And Yellow Dickinson, after taking the beating for most of the match, has overcome all odds, beaten his future evolved self, and will be eligible for the draft on DieCast Pro. So, again, that's basically the ebb and flow of this dice-based game called Filsinger Games. I will be doing, this game will be my primary focus on this channel, and I'll be doing the SRG Super Show stuff and any other wrestling card game that comes along that I may take an interest in. So, hope you all enjoyed, and CZW Dickinson will be added to the DieCast Pro draft pool. Thank you, and have a great one, YouTube. Victor Diecast, signing off.